What is up, guys? Racing Studios here. Welcome back to the video. Now, today's video, last video we covered the topic of mental health. Well, today's part 2 of that. You probably don't know the reason why. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Reason why is because there was an incident at school where I was required to go see one of my friends. I arrived at the school and there she was, and she came up to me and she said, "Yo, we need to talk." I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" And she talked it out with me. And before I begin, I love how people will say to you, "Yeah, I mean, whenever you're younger, having someone having a panic attack in front of you is, well, perfectly normal. You just can't stand there with a smile on your face going, I like, a mosquito could have killed him. Come on, game. Let's be real." Oh, that didn't kill him? Ah, now see how it is. Alright. Moving on. So it's like, after I solved everything out, it's just a conflict between a lot of friends. Being a therapist for your friends is not easy, because you have to put up with, well, basically just everyday life bullshit. But you have to put up with people's problems too. Like, if they come to you and they say, "Hey, I need your help with something." Sure. What's up? Ouch. Ouch. No thank you. Bye. So I guess you could say, in the video game sense, me being the charger, I'm everyone's therapist. My friends are chasing after me. They're like, you know, "I need you to come here, I need your help." Why am I running away, you ask? Because I'm the one taking all the hits. But am I really running away? So let's say if I'm the one solving their problems, and the cop cars are the problems. Well, they have a roadblock in their life. Let me just clear that for you real quick. Oh, more problems? Oh, hold on. Let me just pop a bitch real quick, and just like that. I've cleared about 50% of their problems. I come back from round 2 and declare victory, because now I've cleared about 90% of their problems. That roadblock that was in front of them is now only a small roadblock. It's not blocking their road to the future. This road being, wait for a second. This whole map being their future. Now they can explore their future up until they hit another roadblock. We'll get there. Up until they hit another roadblock. This is why I love playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, because I can make the perfect analogies and get away with it. So now my friend's problems are coming back, and I'm like, okay. So I'm just over here for a cruise, you know, in this lane going 120. Oh, look, another roadblock. Don't worry. I'll just plow right through that for you. And then their problems get to my level. Well, I know what to do with that. Did he just jump? I'm gonna have to edit that in. Holy shit. So now more problems appear. Oh, a bigger roadblock. Okay, so now a bigger problem appeared. Not a problem. I'll just clear that out for you. There you go. And I'm still drifting happily as if nothing just happened. Reason why is because the way I relieve stress is I mainly bike ride, but I will sometimes talk to my friends. Sometimes being the key word. Mainly I'll bike ride because I know I can fix the bike right after, even though I'm currently broke with no job. So now I've slowed down to the point where I let their problem get up to me, and then it becomes a personal issue. So now that, let's say there's two friends fighting, like today for example. I don't mean to upset the person that was involved. I know the person very well, so I'm pretty sure she'd be okay with this. But as their friends are fighting behind me, they're still trying to get over another roadblock that's in their way. Then that happens. I now get pushed off of my way to happiness, and now I have to find my way back on that highway to go rescue my friend who's having a bitch war near that roadblock. So I try and find the quickest way up there without hitting another wall. And now everything is coming back down on me, and I have to fight back. So what do? Take back the night! Don't sue me for that one, please. That's a good analogy. And now this is where I start fighting back, to the point, if I can kill this cop... Shit. Oh, fuck. Don't ruin this. It's so perfect. Don't ruin it. Die. Die. I was hoping I'd kill the cops, so there would be nothing left on the map, and then I would make a perfect analogy, but fuck this game. So now I'm trying to help kill the problems that are destroying my friends, but in the meantime I'm sacrificing everything that I ever had, like other friendships, or something like that. And this was brought to me during that panic attack. Like, she even said she's ruining all her relationships because she's the therapist. May I remind you, I'm still in her shoes to this day, because I still do what I do best. I talk it out with people. And I tell them, I say, if you got a problem, tell it straight to their face. And I guarantee it won't be the same thing. But me being the stubborn friend, you know, I stay down here, and I put everybody ahead of myself. You're gonna look at me really funny in the comments, or behind your computer screen go, the fuck, man? Why? And I go, because I haven't been through the stuff that they've been through. I obviously can't recreate what they've been through. Everyone takes something else differently. But I can somewhat get a general idea. Oh, look, a roadblock? Yeah, not a problem. Let me just clear that for you real quick. And then their problems get solved, and now their problems just partly cleared that roadblock. Actually, they made it easier for me, because now instead of 4, there's only 2. And now I have to deal with this big problem in front of me, and that problem's gone. So let's say that problem was bullying, for example. Now we have another problem behind me, harassment. No big deal. We'll get rid of that. We don't need that. And now I'm safe. Now I'm in the blue zone, where I'm starting to lose heat between all my friends for helping another human being. And obviously my heat goes down, etc. You see where this is going. But when I hear there's a situation, what do? I turn right back around, and I do this. I get rid of that problem as quick as I can. Because as you see, my heat's really, like, I would say it and my other friends, and I try and reduce that heat to the best of my ability, or I try to keep everybody off the radar. But what do more people do? Well, they spawn in on the radar. What do I have to do? I gotta kill them again. So here we go. Now that's obviously a really hard problem to kill. So, as if you heard last video, my father was a very sick man, but he's resting somewhere else where he's no longer in pain. If you don't know what I mean by that, you're too young. You'll eventually understand. So, their problems are starting to really, well, go right off the map. That's a good kill streak. Holy shit, that was a good one. It was like, what, a triple kill? Alright, so obviously I missed the problem. What do? I go back and I fight again. I keep fighting until I can solve the problem. There's only one more problem that exists right now on the map. Before the PS3 says, hey, I'll just spawn some more. Now, there's no more problems on the map. I'm still in trouble because I'm still being wanted right now. I'm making a life analogy in a game, yes. But currently I'm being wanted by my friends. I just heard someone crash into another guy. Oh, alright, look at that. There's 3 problems behind me. 4 or 5. What do? I do what I do best. There was one point where I gave up. And if you're questioning why I got busted last episode, that's because I was trying to explain that I gave up on everything. I mean, like, look. I'm literally destroying my own car, but in the meantime, trying to help myself. I currently have no tires. They were drift tires. What do? I repair myself while I'm repairing other people. And then I continue on like nothing has happened. But I didn't, like, it didn't take a miracle for me to talk to somebody. It took me 8 months to finally reach out to somebody and say, hey, I need help. Oh, now look, we have basically a Donald Trump wall coming after me. That would be the SWAT truck. Traffic takedown, not a big deal. We'll just kill another one real quick. And there's Donald Trump. Or I should say Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was going to say something else, but I'm not allowed to because YouTube policies. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Almost said it. Almost said it. Anyway, carrying on. So, here's the part where these are just minor problems right now. They're not super big. Yes, they're keeping up with me, but it's just simple to do that. And now, since that last problem is gone, all those little problems that are on the map right now, they're not that hard to escape. One of them could be high school, one of them could be money issues, one of them could be job issues. Let's say those are the problems right now on the map. Those problems have faded away, and now the money issue comes back on the map, but I'm going to avoid that by going to my job, by working at my job. Now here comes the rent issue. What do I do with the rent issue? I just keep trucking through. I need to slow down. I just keep trucking through the rent issue, and now I'm back in cooldown. So now everybody's fine, everyone's happy for a little while, no big deal, and I'm starting to lose my heat. What do? I stop. He honked first. I stop. The reason why I stop, because I need to cool my... That's how I deal with bullies, if you're asking. You know what? I got a better idea. Hold on. Green Lantern smoke. Hold on. Let me just go further back here. Fucking guy ruined it. So I cool down to the point where all my friends, I'm no longer in heat with any of my friends. I don't have any more beef with any of my friends. Of course, there's that one bully that you don't want, so you push him, you drag him to the shithole that you already were. And then, boom, you leave him alone. You go, you know what? You ain't worth my time. You ain't worth my time. You leave him alone. Now everything is solved for right now. Until another problem comes up that would be a blue arrow. Don't know where that blue arrow would be right now. Because, you know, it's a PS3 game. Who am I to judge? Am I right? And now you carry on with your life. Everything is happy. And of course it's going to get sad. But that ain't the point. The point is, guys, you're going to have problems every day in your life. You're going to have, let's say your car won't start. Or your car won't get you from point A to point B and you have to walk. Well, you know what? If your car's not working, or if your bicycle's not working, or your motorbike, or what have you is not working, at least you have two legs. If you're going to be late, you're going to be late. Life happens. If you fall and hit your head in the sidewalk, life happens. You get a concussion, life happens. Don't take your stress and stuff like that out on yourself. Like, let's say, punching a wall, or punching someone else, punching a locker. I see it happen all the time. Or the most popular one that's been happening between a lot of my friends, and this might be sensitive to some users, cutting. I see it too often. It's sad that I have to see it. It's sad I have to put up with it. But I don't look at my friend and I say, oh, you cut? Alright, well, I'm fucking dropping you then. No. I look at them and I say, you know better. And since I'm here with you right now, explain. And obviously they explain what it's for. I do have one friend, actually, who they've what? Cool, dude. Cool. Is he really gonna chase after me? Ah, fuck. I have one friend, actually, that if someone else he knows cuts him or herself, he will do the same. He will do it in the same spot and the same amount of cuts. And you want to know why? It's because he wants to feel their pain. It's the cruel way to say, don't do it because I'll do it. I've never cut. I will never do that. And I know a lot of people say they won't, but if I haven't done it in 4 years, ever since I started middle school / high school, then I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, guys. It's my graduation year. Give me a break. But anyway, he will cut the same way that is on the other person's body. He will go, you know what? Here you go. If it's that bad, he'll do it right in front of you. And you want to know why he'll do it right in front of you? Because he's trying to teach you a lesson that it doesn't hurt you, it hurts other people. It's a really, really, really cruel way to say it, but I say it with emotions. He says it by doing it. But he doesn't do it to the point where it's going to screw him up. He just does it to the point where it's a scar, where it's not going to bleed, where it will heal almost, you know, within a week or so. But yes, he will do it, and he is a very close friend of mine. A lot of you are going to say it's the person at Cadets. For people that know me, it is not. It's a different one. It's one of the people I bike ride with. So, that's what he does. He did it to his girlfriend, and his girlfriend never did it again. So we won't get into that. That's his story. Hopefully he uploads his story. I'm not going to speak for him. But that's what he does. Now, he doesn't do it anymore because he realizes what it's doing to people. But that's what he used to do. And it actually worked a lot. Now, I'm not saying, you know, go out and if your friend cuts himself, cut yourself there too. Because, well, then now you're just doing plain stupid. But he did it for a reason because he knew what he was doing. He knew what it would do to the other person. Now, when I speak to somebody, I know what they're like, I know their personality, and I know what's going to happen if I bring up a certain topic. And obviously, I know them inside and out. Because, well, not inside. That's kind of creepy. And maybe, no, not it. Well, okay, don't take me the wrong way. But, like, I know their background, I know what's happened to them, etc. So I sometimes use that to my advantage, cruel bastard I am, but that's what I do. I sometimes use it to my advantage because I know it will help them. But yeah, just the really key thing to remember, guys, if you're doing anything like post-secondary or university, for example, do not hold your stress in as hard as it's going to be. Don't hold it in. I need to find the Nissan R35. And I don't know where to find it, and I need to find the Land Rover. Oh, I know where the Land Rover is. Okay. Completely off topic, yes, I know. But just, if you have to speak to somebody, just do it. I know it's hard as hell to walk up to someone and say, hey, I screwed up. I need you. But you have to do it. Anyway, that's all I have to say. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. And as always, Racing Studios. Peace.